Freckles, Lauren, Drae. Long ago, the three of us conversed together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the bicycles attacked. Only the guest, master of all three members, could protect them. But when the members needed them most, they vanished. A few days passed and Laura and I discovered the new guest, a blogger named Allison. Though her blog is great, she had a lot to learn before she's ready to teach anyone. But I believe Allison can save the podcast.
Hi, welcome to the Not Clever Podcast. I'm Lauren, or Let Music Take Hold on Tumblr. Today we have Drae, or Mavin Mania.
Hello.
Freckles, or Noses and Freckles.
Hello.
And Allison, who is the annoying DC fan, and also one half of Fuckyeahmichaelgavin.
Hello.
Hola.
Okay. Hola, como estas?
No, I just wanted to say hola.
Oh. I just wanted to speak all of the Franish.
Franish?
Franish.
All of the Spanish I knew. I have a French final tomorrow. It's not my fault.
You have a Franish final?
I have a Franish smile. Fuck you.
Bonjour.
So, last week was Comedy Week on YouTube.
It was.
Was it? I didn't know.
Shut the fuck up, you little bitch. What was your favorite thing that came? What was your favorite thing that wasn't Rooster Teeth that came out?
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, there was this
I
one
didn't really
video.
pay attention.
That this girl released, and it was like she went to a park or something, and a guy stopped her, and he's like, "Oh, where are you from?" And she's like, "Chicago" or something. I don't remember. And then he's like, "No, but where are you from?"
Oh, the Asian one?
Yeah, it was really funny.
Yeah. I liked Daily Grace's ones, because she wasn't like, she could have tried a little bit harder, but she was still, like, sticking to her format, even though it was, like, Comedy Week or whatever. It was still Daily Grace. It was perfect. I love Grace. And every time I saw her on the commercials, because I've seen a lot of movies in the past couple weeks, and every time we saw a movie, she was on the, like, trailer, and I was like, oh, it's Grace!
Oh.
Okay. Freckles, what was your... Well, Freckles doesn't pay attention to things, so Allison. What'd you like?
I've been super busy, so I haven't seen anything of Comedy Week.
Did you see at least the Rooster Teeth ones?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
They were good. They were great.
Speaking of the Rooster Teeth ones, I think we'll just start with like the beginning of the week and work our way to the end. So the first thing that they released was an RVB teaser trailer.
Featuring Spock.
And
right.
the best part about that is that Drae loves Red vs. Blue right now so much that she like cries. She like, I love Drae. I love you. I love having you watch that series because it like updates me on what happens. Because it's been a while since I've seen the series, right?
Yeah.
They've been on like hiatus or whatever.
I love Red vs. Blue.
Like having her like text me, even if she gives me feels, it's fine. But having her, like, text me in the middle of my classes and be like, Red versus Blue feels. Remember when Church got angry and yelled? I'm like, yes.
Oh,
I do know.
no. We were watching,
You all cry about that so much.
we were watching Jace's live stream, and she watched, that episode, and, oh my god, she was crying, and I was crying, and me and Lauren were on Skype, and...
I was really upset! I'm not that far in Red vs. Blue. I was just, oh no, this is what I have to do? I have to look forward to?
Yeah.
Season 10, I'm not gonna do any spoilers, but...
Can we do a
for
Red
a
vs.
person
Blue
that's been, who
spoiler
watches...
cast?
Probably one day we can do a Red vs. Blue spoiler cast. But for a person who has seen, like, Red vs. Blue, watched Red vs. Blue since it was, like, kind of shitty, and it was funny, but it was, like, kind of shitty production value.
Yeah.
To, like, season 10, it's, like, heart-wrenching and, like, it's wonderful now, I still love it, but it's, like, heart-wrenching and, like, great now. It was great then.
It's like,
but it's
what?
just so
the show was
different.
supposed to be funny.
The show is supposed to be funny. Why am I crying?
Yeah, that's why I was like in season 6, like nothing happens, and I was like, "Okay, I'm getting closer." And everybody's like, "Oh my god, it gets so sad." I'm like, "What? No, no,
Curse you, Bernie Burns.
this is funny." Yeah, no kidding. Why would Bernie do
Formal
this?
complaint to Bernie Burns. Go fuck yourself.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. Don't write amazing things. Also, the thing, some girl was like, Red versus Blue is sexist. I'm like, okay, for a sci-fi show about being in the military.
No, hold up.
A sci-fi show that's based in Halo and is about being in the military, it's pretty damn good.
No,
It's
like,
great.
sexist. Is she
Yeah.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm like, have
Okay,
you seen
look,
Tex?
we
Like, all
Tex.
of the major characters, like, the major, like, pivotal characters are girls.
Yeah, can we talk
Yeah.
about like the
And,
freelancers?
except for Church, but he's, like...
Yeah.
But
Tex
whatever.
is a huge part of the show, and she's like
Tex,
so badass,
Carolina,
and like, let's not
I
even
really
talk
like
about
Carolina.
Carolina. Okay.
Yeah, okay, Carolina is.
that is
and-
probably the best thing, because it's really refreshing to see, I know, to see in the sci-fi genre, because girls, okay, growing up, as a girl who liked, like, as a girl growing up who liked comic books and Star Wars and you know, video games, you're given a you're automatically taken down in self-esteem immediately. Because you're not as skinny as them, it's not possible. It's not as possible to be as skinny as them and have as big as boobs of a lot of those girls.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, take Star Wars, for example. The main girl in Star Wars is Princess Leia, and no hating on Princess Leia, but she kind of sucks from a feminist standpoint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Definitely.
I mean, I like Star Wars. I love Star Wars, but she kind of sucks from a feminist standpoint. So I think RVB is great. In general. And some girls, like, trying to argue with me. I was like, no, you're wrong. You're wrong, because when I was a kid and I saw Tex, and they're in armor, which is nice so that you can't over-sexualize them. When I was watching it as, like, a young, impressionable youth, I'm less impressionable now, but, like, as watching it as an impressionable youth, I was like, well, then I guess it mattered less what you looked like. Does that make sense? Like, how you looked didn't matter who you were as a person
Yeah.
as much, because they were in armor.
Yeah.
So, I really like Red vs. Blue.
I
From
just,
a
I need to start
psychological
watching it more.
standpoint, Red vs. Blue is a great show.
yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything sexist about it.
I don't
Not
know.
at
She's like,
all.
there's so many male characters. I'm like, they're in the military and it's a sci-fi show. It's just a given.
Plus,
It
they're
was-
like
it
all the
started
guys
off
in Rooster
just
Teeth
by-
that are voicing them.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
the beginning of the show was just a bunch of guys who got together and did this.
And then Tex comes in and fucks shit up. Like, that's that is, like, literally, the show
Greatest
didn't have
thing.
that much plot until Tex came in and fucked shit up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why Tex quickly became my favorite character. And then Tex and Sister were perfect. Because Sister was, like, that dumb blonde that everyone told me I wanted to be, and then she got no respect for being a dumb blonde, which was kind of nice. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Sister's a good character, but, like,
coming from a blonde person,
I have blonde in my hair.
I
She dyed
am
it.
Does
blonde.
that count?
Oh, Drae.
Drae, are you naturally blonde?
Yeah, I'm very naturally
That
blonde.
doesn't count then.
What?
Fake blondes are dumb. Natural blondes aren't.
Oh, thank you. That's the sweetest thing you've ever said to me.
Go fuck yourself.
My sister's a natural blonde. She's pretty dumb.
We're not talking about blondes right now. We want to have some male viewers, okay?
Do we?
Yes, we do. That's a goal. I don't want to be like Red versus Blue and all the Rooster
Let's
Teeth
talk
stuff.
about hair now.
Okay, the Rooster Teeth, like, have you seen the Rooster Teeth demographics by gender? Drae and I were looking at it the other day, and you look and it's like age group, male 18 to 25, male 13 to 18, male 25 to 30.
Speaking of YouTube, can we talk about
Well, I was gonna do the next thing about Comedy Week was immersion.
oh, well, okay.
Do you want to talk about immersion?
I mean, we kind of already talked about Immersion, didn't we?
Yeah.
I watched
Yeah,
all
so
of
what did you-
Immersion, and it was pretty great.
You haven't seen Immersion? Well, I'm not gonna even get into that. What was the last thing? What did you want to say about YouTube?
So we got an ask. Somebody asked, wait, why did
Let's
Freckles...
do questions at the end.
This isn't a question, really.
Okay.
Okay, somebody asked us what the story about the belly button thing.
Okay, so, here. The thing is, so me and Drae, so I was like, I don't want to watch videos on the Rooster Teeth account. I mean, not the Rooster Teeth account, that'd be fucking hilarious if I accidentally watched videos on the Rooster Teeth account. But on the podcast account, because I didn't know if people could see my history, I didn't want to deal with it. But I sometimes I end up watching, like, Nicki Minaj videos or, like, whatever. It's linked to me on Tumblr anyway, so you guys have to see that I'm looking at this shit. But I looked through the thing, and Freckles was on, and she was watching how many quarters can fit in a belly button.
The answer is 21.
Apparently. And Freckles, do you want to fucking explain yourself, or because it wasn't me and Drae, and you're the only one who has the passport.
Yeah, we were on the account and we're like, I didn't watch this. I guess it was Freckles. And yeah, I watched it.
Because I was like uploading and Drae was doing the link dump, and I was like,
It was absolutely the most disgusting thing I ever watched in my entire life.
Okay, so Freckles, why did you decide you needed to watch it?
Basically, I was talking with some friends
Yeah, okay.
over Skype, and
That's how it always
when I get
starts.
really, really tired, I start wondering the weirdest
Yeah, this is true.
stuff.
You turn into Gavin, and then you messaged me with, what if? What if?
I was basically like, what I was asking them, like, what is the deepest, like, the
What is
record
the
for
deep-
deepest belly button? Like the
Is your
depth.
belly button, like, your belly button isn't that deep. Like, mine is like,
No, there
Did
actually
you
is
see
a
that
record,
guy's
though.
belly button? That was pretty deep.
mine's like a centimeter deep tops.
Like, I actually found out the record, and it's like, it was like this really, really heavy woman who had like a 6-inch deep belly button.
Oh my
I don't
God.
think I could fit a quarter in my belly button.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It was weird.
Anybody have a quarter?
I don't. I think I could fit a dime in my belly button, maybe, tops.
Yeah, the dime right here.
We're not in the same room,
fits.
dumb shit.
Toss it over here, Freckles.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking dumbass.
Oh wait, no, correction. The belly button was 8 inches.
Okay.
You put a dick in
gross.
there.
You could
It was
put a
over
dick in there.
16,000 pounds somehow.
What weighs over 16,000 pounds?
The girl, Carol.
Oh
Yeager.
no! Oh, why would you say dig? Now I'm thinking really. Oh.
Belly button sex.
No, please. That's probably a kink. Please.
Do you think it is? Can we Google
No,
this
no,
right now?
no. I don't want to do this.
Hold on.
No.
Oh my god.
Belly button kink.
Belly button kink.
No, no.
Okay,
Maybe
no.
fetishism.
Okay.
This is a thing.
That's great. It's a thing. That's nice. I don't want to talk about it. Like, even foot fetishes freak me out. For a girl who's gonna be covered in tattoos, I'm gonna be like the least kinky person in the world. And I'd be like, no. Okay, so the other one that came out that we didn't talk about was Slow-Mo Love.
Can we not?
So everyone first saw the short before it came out.
Yep.
And it was on the DVD.
Fingers
So there were
in the
already
devil is a
gifts.
common act.
So everyone was, some of the comments were like, where are the Rage Happies having a shit fit? I'm like, no, we did that like 6 months ago. No, we did that like 2 months ago. Like, we
Basically.
already had our shit fit. It's just like open to us now. I think my favorite things that that Rooster Teeth has ever put out came out that week. Cause like Slow-Mo Love and Immersion were my favorite things.
Pretty great, I have to say.
I much preferred watching Slow-Mo Love on the DVD, but
I much preferred watching Slow-Mo Love in enhanced slow motion with Raven. I was trying to figure out how to get the DVD to play on my Mac, because I didn't want to use the Mac drive. And Raven, I was using the program, and Raven was like, does it say that you can slow-mo it some more? I'm like, yeah, it does. Because I was showing her my screen, because she was helping me. So we did Comedy Week, we did Red vs. Blue. Speaking of Red vs. Blue art, do you know who does some really great Red vs. Blue art?
Jace.
Jace?
Okay, her drawings are now my headcanons.
Yeah,
like I
basically.
have.
Definitely.
I've been watching the show for years. I didn't even care how they looked like under the masks. Like, when people started to get faces, I was like, what do you mean they're not? What do you mean they're not people who are part of robots?
That's what I thought from the beginning, and then just like, oh, they're actual people.
We are really... Okay, so... Has anyone, played Halo, any Halo game all the way through, out of the four of us?
I played Halo 1 when I was really young.
I only played some of around Halo 2, Halo 3,
Did
and
anyone
Halo 4.
complete the game?
No.
I mean, I completed it with my dad.
I'm
I mean,
sure
I
you
was
did.
really young, though.
You're old, though.
Yeah, you're
well,
like.
You're like
old.
18. Old.
I mean, that's exactly my age, but thank you.
You're welcome. I know.
There was an extremely
I'm young.
big difference in
Really?
age here.
18 years young.
Yeah, from you. She's just... I'm gonna... No. You're gonna get banned from the podcast if you say shit like that. No, so now her like, things are my headcanons, and I just, like... Okay, if you wanted to... I want to pinch a drawing's cheeks. That's a problem. That needs to be rectified. I love Jace's stuff though. Speaking of just like people in general in the community, I guess I'll talk about this now. Someone messaged me, anon of course, because all bad things come anonymously.
Mm-hmm.
That should be a quote.
All bad things come anonymously.
That's great.
And they asked, well, that's not the right word. They said pretty much, you're not gonna be the WWC of Rage Happy, so stop trying. And I thought that was really weird, because it's obviously not from the WWC. Because I don't think they'd fuck with us like that.
Yeah.
But we're not the WWC.
Nor do we set out to be like them.
Nor do we set out to be like the WWC.
Mm-mm.
Lord knows that we won't ever be the WWC, no matter how hard we try, because that's not how that works. And we're not... I had a really bad problem with that, because I have 3 friends with URLs that are Maven URLs.
Oops.
But we're not, like, Rage Happy exclusive. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because, personally, just because I don't, like... Shipping to me is, like, hardcore. That's, like, a thing that you, like, yeah, I ship it. That's, like, a big statement. And I don't ship it. But that doesn't mean, like, I have a problem with it, and that doesn't mean, like, if somebody, like, asks and I like the person, I'm not gonna draw a right for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people are being a little cliquey about, like, whether you have to, like it or not, and I'm sick of it. Because I go to high school enough hours of the day, let's just not... So, we're not gonna talk about the cliquey bullshit on this podcast, because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the drama.
I'm not...
Let's just...
Yeah, I just got out of high school, so let's not bring it back.
Group hug.
Allison,
Just bring it in, guys.
Group
Come on.
hug. It's like I go to high school for 6 hours. I don't need to come home and deal with you people.
Bad enough.
I
Do
know,
it.
it's
Doing it
so
some more.
much. Just, like, please stop, and just, like, let's all get along.
I'm not
Let's
saying
be
the
rainbows.
WWC is being cliquey. I'm just saying there are people who are being cliquey. You guys can assume your own things. I don't want to. I'm not taking a stance on it. This podcast is not taking a stance on it.
Okay, new topic.
And good news, we have Allison. She's a cool kid.
Hello.
Hey, Allison.
Yes. I love being a cool kid. I mean, cool adult.
Yeah, you're about as much of an adult as I am, let's be honest.
Hey, that's rude. I mean, I just went...
What'd you do for
I
your
grad-
18th birthday? Did you buy scratchers and
No,
cigarettes?
I mean, listen, I don't even have, like, money for that, so...
You turned 18 and you haven't bought scratchers or cigarettes yet.
What?
I'm
No.
pretty sure you
Well,
did it wrong.
First of all, I'm never
I'm
gonna
not
smoke.
saying no. I'm not saying you're gonna smoke the cigarettes. I'm saying you're gonna.
Why would I buy them then? That's a waste of money.
This is true. They're
Listen,
like,
when you
is.
become an adult, you'll understand.
Just
fuck up.
go buy some porn and smell.
right, you can buy
Association
porn
views.
now.
What? Oh, yeah, okay.
Go buy porn.
All right, Dean.
Go walk into a porn store. There's a
I'm
place
like,
in
I'm
Ann Arbor.
18.
No. There's a place in Ann Arbor called the Safe Sex Store. Go there for some vibrators.
Oh, no, wait, you
Shout
know,
out
I
to
should hit...
them.
I should call Kevin.
Call Kevin. I think Kevin runs. Yeah, you should call Kevin.
Yeah.
If you want some
He'll hook
crack.
you up.
Kevin will hook you up with some drugs.
All sorts of girls.
No oldies. That was my
Oh my
favorite
god.
part. I was like, I'm gonna cry. So, we have Allison, and she likes video games. And there are some video games that are coming out this week.
I enjoy the video game.
And they don't seem to look very good. So we're just going to talk about the video game that's coming out next week that they talked about in the RT podcast. So I'm allowed to talk about it. And it's called Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Oh my god, no!
Again, every podcast.
Every podcast. and then once I get New Leaf...
Welcome to episode 1 of the Animal Crossing podcast.
Okay, and then once I get New Leaf, I'm going to be like, guys...
No,
Fred,
Lauren.
Guys,
Drae, it's more like
play with me.
episode 6.
Play with me. No, okay. And then Gus's story about telling his villagers to go kill themselves, or like that he was gonna kill them, was so beautiful. I wanted to cry. It was. Ooh, I have that feels. Okay, in Animal Crossing, there's always that one villager that you hate, that you just want to die. Just get out. Get out of my town. No one likes you. It's beautiful. It's so close I could taste it.
Yeah, I woke up at 4, and then I was like, oh, the podcast is on right now. So I tuned in, and then they started talking about Animal Crossing. I was like, well, I gotta tell Lauren about this.
And I was in a class, too, because I've been taking a lot of classes after school this week, and I was like, ah!
She's like, tell me what they're saying. What are they saying about it?
What are they saying? I'm gonna go home and watch it.
Yeah.
And I love that Jeff played it. Animal Crossing is... No, I'm gonna get you all addicted to Animal Crossing.
No.
Fuck you.
No, I
Who are
can't
you gonna
even
play
afford
with?
it.
I'm gonna play with... I'm gonna beg Courtney to play with me, and she'll probably say yes. That'll be nice.
I thought you said
Okay,
she
Lauren,
said
what's
yes.
the best console to play Animal Crossing on?
Animal Crossing, the new game is coming out on 3DS.
Okay, you're gonna have to buy me a 3DS.
Yeah. But, they
And
also
the game.
have... That's like $220.
Oh well!
That's
If
literally...
you're desperate.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not desperate. I'll get somebody else to play with me. I'm kind of popular, right? No, okay. But you can also play it for free. Oh, I should probably not. Well, the Dolphin emulator. You can download the Dolphin emulator and the torrent of it.
Still can't figure out how to use that thing.
For
You're gonna have to
GameCube.
tell me sometime.
I thought we were a legal podcast.
We're a legal podcast. I'm not telling them how to torrent things.
First step.
Fuck
First
yourself.
step. Beep. There you go.
First step, go buy a 3DS.
First step, go buy a 3DS. Second step, buy the game. Third step, plug it in. Plug the game into the 3DS. Fourth step, give me your friend code. And then we'll play together. Sound cool? Yep.
Let's hope Lauren gets a bunch of friend codes. She won't have to try to get us.
Oh
to
my
play.
god.
I'm
You
sure
need
by
to
now
connect with
everybody has
you
tuned
need to connect with people to play Animal Crossing. Do you ever... What other games are like that where you need to have multiplayer?
out.
Like, it's not absolutely necessary, but your gameplay is greatly increased if you play it. What other games? I think
Mario Party?
SimCity you have to be online. That worked so well. When are they porting SimCity to Mac?
Never.
They said they were gonna. I don't know. I won't look it up because no one cares really. And we haven't had any game. We didn't have AWU this week, and we didn't. And then the Let's Build came out late.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
What was?
And the reaction on Tumblr versus the reaction on the Rooster Teeth site.
Man, was there a difference.
Was there a difference? Yeah. It was like, ooh, and Jeff was like, I'm sorry, he made a journal about it. He's like, sorry, we're having some issues. We'll get it up as soon as we can. It's on YouTube's side. We'll just keep trying to work at it. And then people on the site are like, oh, don't worry, we understand. On Tumblr, people were like, hurry up, you lazy fucks.
Or like the Let's Play that came out on Friday. People were psycho. There was like threats being sent to Ray. And they were having power outages in Austin.
That was ridiculous.
That was
Yeah.
absolutely
I've
bullshit.
just one thing to say to those people, and that's check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Okay, don't say that,
Spoken
because
in
one
true
girl...
Ray fashion.
Okay, don't say that, because a girl told me to check myself one time, and I just called her a fucking bitch, so...
Well,
I was like, shut up, you fucking bitch. Bye.
bye.
But no, what they were saying to Ray was really out of line. He took it in stride, but they were out of line.
That was hilarious. The way he dealt with it was absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
But
I
I mean,
the
I
way
was
he dealt with
laughing, but then when I looked at more of the stuff they were sending him, I was like, oh my god, just shoot me for being a part of these people.
I was so mad. I like went through a whole rant and I like commented on a post and I was getting so
you
mad.
were like, she was pissed.
Oh man,
I
was.
You know, I am not happy with something when I refuse to talk about it.
Yeah, but
when I am mad, I just stop talking.
I have a little.
Drae is a witness to this, because people really piss me off, and I just stop.
Yeah, you do it on the server all the time.
Yeah, I just stop talking, which is probably the worst way
to Mars and.
Yeah, and then I build Mars just to spite people.
Mm-hmm.
I just stop talking. I'm like, I'm done. I'll let them be little fucks by themselves. So, I think we should treat people who create things for us with more respect.
Especially the fact that YouTube is a free service. Like, they don't owe you anything.
Yeah.
If they were just like,
free.
I'm done with the Let's Plays, you have no say in it. Like...
Yeah, they can just shut down Achievement Hunter tomorrow, you realize.
Exactly.
Count your blessings.
Did you see that thing on Tumblr where it's like, I don't like thing? It's by Senior Pac-Man, did that, like that voice dub over it, and it's like, it represents the internet, and it's like this guy sitting at his computer, and he sees something he doesn't like, he's like, but I don't like that thing, and he's like, oh, I don't like it, and he's like, I'm gonna write a really angry response about it, and then he's like, perfect. Like, I've saved the internet.
It's really hard for me to deal with that. Because I feel like people are entitled to their opinions. And I realize that an opinion inherently cannot be wrong. But some people are just wrong. The way they express their opinion is wrong. Their opinion itself is not wrong, but the way they express it is wrong. It's like, guys, we learned this in 3rd grade. If you don't have something nice, don't say it at all. So, that's just how I feel about it. So on a nicer subject, Minecraft PC update. Have you seen the in-dev for it?
I haven't, but I've heard about some things. I wanted to look into it.
Amazing.
I'm not a big fan of the horses update, but I think I'll grow to like it. Because that's how I feel about a lot of things in Minecraft. But eventually, I just learn to love them.
Yeah. I personally, I can't figure out how to install Mo creatures because I'm dumb.
I'll teach you, don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, but I have to tell you, I got PC Minecraft the other day.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You got
good
PC
for you.
Minecraft. Speaking of Minecraft, Allison runs the Mavencraft server on Xbox, and I am a mod on the Mavencraft server on PC.
On the Allison?
So message either one of us if you want to join.
Links down below.
Don't message me.
Message me!
Wait, I have to tell everyone, actually, because Mavencraft is canceled for the summer, I guess.
For the summer?
Oh.
Yeah.
The whole summer?
I'll be gone all summer.
Oh my god.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Cedar Point all summer.
You might want to get someone else to take up your job.
Yeah.
I know, I already have, April, she's like my BFF, and we talked it over, and she's like, I don't want to run it without you, and I'm like, okay, so it won't really be up at all. So I guess, sorry for people who wanted to play it on Xbox, because that's the thing.
How many people do you get a week?
Like 2 usually. Like not that much anymore, because like we have like a little group of friends now that just always come in the thing, and it's like 8 regulars.
Yeah.
So
well, you guys, they're welcome to play on PC if they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be on PC because I'm taking my.
If you guys want to mention that you're regulars to me, when you tell me that you're regulars on the Xbox server, and I'll check with Allison to make sure you're not lying bitches, but I'll like bump you up if we ever get maxed out. Okay?
Yeah, I trust all of my peeps on there, so.
Yeah. I don't trust anybody on my server, but it's okay.
She always kicks me off creative.
You're
like,
fucking dumb. Yesterday she spawned a ton of ocelots in downtown Achievement City.
Oh,
I wanted to murder
it was
her.
hilarious. Okay, we had
was not funny to me.
We had a new person join the server, and she was busy building her house, and so obviously I went invisible and decided to start spawning stuff while I was invisible, and she was just like,
I can handle squids. They clean themselves up. Fucking ocelots.
So I spawned
Don't.
squids on her house, and she was just like, oh, hey there, squid, and we're like, what? And then I spawned ocelots because I know how much Lauren hates them, so.
I really
Now do you see why I hate them?
I mean, doesn't everybody have like the one thing in Minecraft they hate?
No, it's not that I hate ocelots, because I love cats.
I hate
it's that
people
they run
spawning.
around and they're a bitch to get rid of.
They are.
So
They're like fall
like
from
cows.
high heights.
Like
Hate
cows
them.
stay in one place.
No, cows are pretty
Oh,
dumb.
so I
They don't like sprint around.
Yeah, they do. Have you ever boned one?
No, I've never boned a cow.
There's a Rooster Teeth reference.
You're fucking-
Michael has.
Well.
Allison knows where I was going.
So Allison talked about her summer plans. What are
Yeah.
you guys doing?
Sleeping.
Sitting on my ass.
I'm going to Riot Fest
Blah blah, nobody cares, moving on.
in Chicago. Shut the fuck up. I can tell people this. I'm going to Riot Fest in Chicago, and I'm going to Warped Tour in Chicago. And if you want to come say hi to me and hang out, you're welcome to.
Have a little name tag or make like a specialized shirt that says like, I am Lauren, come talk to me.
Hello,
Oh,
I'm
that's a
Lauren
problem.
from Rooster
I don't know. I'll take a picture of myself before I leave and post it on Tumblr on both times, and then you can find me. Cause Riot Fest, I have a pretty packed schedule, but Warped Tour, I have one band I want to see. So if you want to come hang out, I'll be there all day. You can just come say hi, and maybe get lunch with me or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
and
so.
if people come to Cedar Point this summer, just stop by and say hello to me.
What are you doing at Cedar Point?
I'm a ride operator.
Okay.
Yeah.
What ride do you get? Do you know?
Like the turnpike cars. So like basically kids get in their car and then they sit in the driver's seat and they pretend like they're driving while the parent sits beside them and then they just like ride on like this little
I'm going
track.
to Cedar Point specifically to see you then. Is
Yay.
Cedar
So
Point...
wait, just like message me and maybe I'll get that day off so we can hang out.
Oh, but then, okay, I want to go to Cedar Point though. I want to see, what is there to do in Columbus, Ohio other than Cedar Point?
It's in Sandusky.
Okay, that place.
Yeah,
I've never been to Cedar Point. I've been Six Flags Chicago and Michigan's Adventure, but not Cedar Point.
I've never been to any
Cedar
of those
Point is
places.
pretty. I mean, Millennium Forest
We
must ride.
used to live in the
must
same
ride.
place. So, I used to live in Detroit too.
Detroit, what up?
Okay, so it's like, yeah. Cedar Point. How much does Cedar Point cost? Okay, this is really
It's
getting
like-
really centric. Do they have Cedar Points any other place except for
I have
Sandusky,
no idea
Ohio?
what that is.
I think there's like, kind of like it in California
Yeah.
because.
But like the problem here, let's just talk about amusement parks in general. Let's get less local. Amusement parks in general can be really expensive.
I mean, Cedar Point for a day is $50, so,
yeah,
or it's like $45.
it's a lot of money for a day.
Yeah.
You spend $45 for a day. Plus, food is really expensive.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, and then like I think Six Flags Chicago, I'm pretty sure it's like $80.
Oh my God, really?
It's kind of crazy. It's
Wow.
really expensive. A lot of this is really expensive. I wish that there was a better way of doing that. I think you save like $20 if you pay online though.
Do you guys remember the old Six Flags commercial with like the dancing old guy off the bus?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Six
I
Flags.
do.
That's my favorite Six Flags commercial.
There was always Six Flags commercials, but the only one that was like close was in Chicago. And like,
I've never been to a Six Flags.
I
have
know
you
I
ever
used
been
to live
to
next
an
to a
amusement
Six
park?
Flags. I haven't.
Really?
Never.
What?
What?
How
Oh
do
my
you
God,
live?
Freckles.
I guess I've been like to Disney though.
Well, that
Ooh.
That's
kinda
that's
counts.
amusement
It's
park.
Disney though. Okay. First of all, my dad hates Disney.
So do I. I don't like it.
How do you hate Disney? Well, because you live in Florida. He had his grandparents lived Okay, first thing I found out is that my grandpa's from like Orange County, so my family's not just from the West Coast. My family's like mostly from California. That's aggravating. My dad grew up in Seattle, but his dad's side of the family is from California. No one fucking told me. And then my mom's from Detroit. It's like, really? What is my life? But
I mean, my teacher.
If you live by Disney, apparently you hate it.
I mean, my teacher, well, she still does. She hates Disney, and I mean, I hated her anyway. But like, I would wear Disney like sweaters to class just to piss her off.
How do you
because I
hate
had
Disney?
And I'm like, the first day we came into class, she's like, I hate Disney. I just want to tell you that. And then we're like, what? Why? And she's like, I almost got kidnapped there. And I'm like, oh.
Oh.
Okay, Debbie Harry claimed that she got kidnapped by Ted Bundy in New York, but that didn't happen either.
Yeah, I mean, like, so, and I just hated that class, so I'd wear Disney sweatshirts. I saw the glare on her face as I walked in. I'm like, hello, Miss Drazzle, blank blank, because I don't want to say her whole name.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Be like, hey, little bitch.
Yeah, hey, what's up? Look at my sweater. What's up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can we just talk about the fact that Ruby Yellow trailer is premiering on Saturday?
Oh my god.
Drae gets really excited for things, and I just look at Animal Crossing longingly.
Nobody cares, Lauren. Ruby Yellow is premiering.
Okay, since
I'm really excited for her. I wanted to cosplay her from the beginning.
I'm so excited! And then at the end, when it shows all of them, we'll have the full thing. Oh my god!
It's gonna be completed.
I know, I can have
so
a background that looks so cute, and it'll be all
her
of them.
blog, everything.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna look badass.
So, Drae, since you're being a little bitch, do you want to start asking some questions? Because we got 8 questions.
We're talking about Ruby.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. Get out of here.
We're
You're
not
gonna talk about
speculating.
Animal Crossing.
We're not speculating about Ruby.
There's nothing to speculate about. Okay.
Yeah. It's cute. What else?
It's wonderful. You shut your mouth.
I want to see more. Like,
Okay. So,
are you gonna rant at me that because I don't appreciate Ruby enough?
no, I want to address one of the questions that we got.
Okay, what's the question?
Somebody, because last week we talked about the Xbox One because it was revealed, and
Oh, I'm gonna talk about that first.
okay,
'cause I have a thing.
so somebody sent us an ask, and they said that the paying for use games was false info as revealed by Xbox support Twitter. So
yeah,
I went.
so I'll just say it because we've already discussed this. It's like we said we said we were speculating. We said we don't know shit. In the podcast.
Yeah.
So, but we thank you for pointing it out because we were obviously not clear enough. There wasn't like a lot of word when it came out on whether they would or would not, but Drae has the tweet that she'll read.
Okay, so they linked to Major Nelson's blog, who
It'll
is
be in the link down.
the Xbox Live person. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he cleared
the
it up,
dude.
and he said that we know there is some confusion around used games on Xbox One and wanted to provide a bit of clarification on exactly what we've confirmed today. While there have been many potential scenarios discussed today, we have only confirmed that we designed Xbox One to enable our customers to trade in and resell games at retail. Beyond that, we have no confirmed specific scenarios. Another piece of clarification around playing games at a friend's house, should you choose to play your game at your friend's house, there's no fee to pay on that game while you're signed into your profile. So what that means is that if I go to a friend's house and I have my profile,
you can sign. Well, I think this is the best thing.
But
is that you can sign into your Xbox profile on their Xbox and play.
You've always been able to do that.
Well, yeah,
but
like and play games that you have in the it's just good.
But the
it's
thing
just a
is,
good thing.
You can't take your copy and say, okay, here you go, you can use it, because your friend won't be able to use it without paying a fee unless they're on your account.
Yeah.
So there is a fee for trading games. You can't trade games for free anymore.
I personally think that's good.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking about how to word this. I don't know about the video game industry as much as I know about the music industry. But in music industry standards, it's getting easier. For video games, I know it's getting easier. You can copy video games. You can copy it. You can copy data. You can copy data to a disk. You can. It's so easy to break into things and just put in the thing.
But
right?
You think that they'd be able to find a technology that doesn't let you copy games? Because
that's like it's hard to explain that. If the data is readable, it's copyable. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, like they have certain things that don't let you copy certain things, but the fact that
you can hack through those restrictions.
But like the fact that you can't be like, hey, I finished playing this game, do you want to play? And your friend has to be like, well, I have to pay for it now. Like, we don't know what the fee is gonna be, if it's just gonna be like cheap or what.
If it's gonna be like $5, I think that's good. But in terms of things like the music industry, I want to give developers let's do this analogy because this makes a lot more sense to people. Think of a developer, like think of pretend all developers are indie developers. Let's just pretend for a moment that, you know, all developers are indie developers. Let's pretend all developers are indie developers. They're just artists. Pretend they make music instead of games, because it's easier for people to understand. You buy that CD, and you you love the CD. You listen to the whole thing multiple times through, right? It's like playing a video game multiple times through. You love it, and you want to share it with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
But if the artist is good at what they do, you want to reward them as such, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you go to shows, and that's why you buy merch and things like that. Which, I mean, some people don't do that, and I have opinions on that too. But, so if the fee is like $5, and it's not going to Microsoft, I'm good with that.
Okay, but the thing I have, like, I'm wondering how this is gonna work with, like, trading. Like, if you go to a store and buy a used game, you know, like, how is that gonna work now?
I don't know.
Because
I think
you have to pay the fee to buy the used game, plus when you load it into your Xbox, is it gonna be an additional fee to pay? That's what I'm wondering.
And if it's anything under $10, I think it will be inconsequential.
But, I mean, okay, like, what if you buy a retail game, a used copy of a retail game, so it's like $20.
It's already cheaper, though. So it's already cheaper. And then you're paying $5 it's just an extra $5 that Microsoft tacks on that goes to the, but
does it go to the developer, or does it go to Microsoft?
We don't know if it does. I hope that it does. Yeah. I can get behind it if it does.
Yeah, if it goes to the developer, then, I mean...
If it goes to the developer, I'll be ecstatic. Because that's like... Because, you know, the used video games market is such a big market. If the developers can get in on that, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Because it would make them have more funds, and when developers have more funds, they can have more projects. So then you see studios being able to create more things. Like, if you liked BioShock, and I'm just using BioShock because they're a series. Yeah. You like BioShock, and they came out with BioShock 2. They came out with BioShock Infinite. But there's long gaps between those games. Maybe they can shorten those gaps, right? They can shorten the gaps. So maybe you'll have BioShock 2 come out one year, and then maybe you'll have BioShock Infinite come out the next year. And it'll be good like that. And I really hope that this will enable video game developers to work faster and or better. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know if I would... like, I would rather wait longer for a game that's good than have to, like, buy
the money will
game.
The money will enable them to create better product.
I mean, this is just speculation. Sooner. Like,
this is just speculation again. But if the money goes to the developers, the way that it works is hopefully the way the free market is supposed to work is that when they're given money, that they'll make better products sooner, and not just give everybody pay increases. But you know, that's what I hope. That's the hope.
I mean, yeah. What are you gonna do?
Instead of the CEOs hoarding the money, we can hope that they'll create.
But Microsoft is a big, like, big money.
That's why I don't want
thing.
That's why I don't really want the cut to go to Microsoft. I'd rather go to the developers.
Yeah, they already make a lot.
Because if you look at the difference between Microsoft and like Sony, like when Microsoft came up with the Xbox 360, they stopped development and like, you know, like selling Xboxes, like the original Xbox.
Yeah, but now we look back on the original Xbox and it sucks compared to the 360.
Yeah, okay,
also,
but the thing is, like, when
yeah.
they release the Xbox One, that means that eventually, like, pretty soon they'll stop selling 360s and they'll stop putting out hardware for 360s. So people will have no choice but to buy the Xbox One, whereas...
Okay, they don't make Nintendo 64s anymore.
Okay, no, but the thing is, like, because, I mean, the 360 is a good console, like, I don't want to see that happen.
The Xbox One is the better one, though.
But...
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but, like, the thing
Xbox
is...
360 is only a good console because it kept evolving.
Yeah, exactly.
Because people kept buying the console, it was able to evolve. So as people buy the Xbox One, people will be able to evolve.
But what about the people who don't want to pay for the Xbox One? Because, you know, like Microsoft as a money-making, like, business, they're gonna stop.
No, it's definitely incentive for people to buy the Xbox One.
Yeah.
As they stop... I mean, they're a company, though.
But if you
That's how companies work.
If you look at the way Sony did it, like, I mean, I would pick the 360 over the PS3 any day, but the way Sony did it was they had the PS2 and then they released the PS3 later on and they still kept development of the PS2, like they were still selling them and everything.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
I think that the way Xbox moves forward, I don't want to say I prefer it because I mean, and everyone looks at it as they're being money grabbing. That's a company. They're a company. That's what they do.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to make their money somehow, but everybody owns a 360.
I mean, Bill Gates is the richest man in the world for a reason.
Exactly, and I mean, everybody owns a 360. I don't want to see, like, everybody...
Actually, I don't.
Well,
but,
you know, like, majority of people
Yeah.
do own a 360. Like,
yeah, and that's why I'm buying a one. And then they're gonna bring in more people who have. I've been holding out not buying the 360 for like a year and a half.
Yeah, same here. Like, I have a PS3, I'm fine with it, but I would prefer to have a 360.
Because I need a Blu-ray player. That's end of the line. I need a Blu-ray player. So
yeah,
Xbox One's not gonna fit that need. I don't really need my PS3
I don't know
anymore.
how I feel about the Xbox One, knowing, like, that you have to have Kinect on at all times, and...
Yeah.
Cover it with a Band-Aid if you don't like it.
I know,
Does
but,
that
like,
make sense?
is that gonna let the Xbox still work? Like, this is one of the things that have been said, like, is the Xbox gonna be able to work if it can't detect people? Because it's supposed to be able to detect, like, people in the room and how many people, and, like, it can detect, like, your heart rate.
I think they'll find out really quickly it won't work. We did a thing where they had a Wii Speak.
Regardless of whether it works for people or not, people are still going to use their Xbox. And eventually people are going to give in and say, well, you know, what am I going to do? I got to play my games.
The thing that happened is when Animal Crossing came out, Animal Crossing City Folk came out, it came with this thing called Wii Speak. So you could talk over internet connection through your TV on Wii Speak. I think Animal Crossing was the only game that implemented it. Complete bust. I don't think many people remember it because you used to buy the thing. The thing came packaged with Animal Crossing City Folk. I didn't even want it. I did. You had to have it plugged in for certain things, but I had it plugged in, but I never said a word to it. I think I unplugged it if somebody came into my town.
But I don't think that's going to be any different. Like, I think it's going to be completely different with the Xbox, you know?
Well, if you have to have Kinect plugged in, just...
I know, but not everybody wants that.
They said whoever builds a box to put over it the quickest is gonna be a billionaire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, like, going back to what I said earlier about, you know, if you're gonna have it, like, set up and plugged in and be able to detect you, like, that's a big privacy thing with people.
Put a Band-Aid over it if it bothers you.
No, but I'm saying, like, if it needs to see you and it needs to be able to detect you.
I don't think it will. I don't think it will.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's so... That technology is so iffy. The Kinect is so... I mean, unless they do some incredible improvements to the Kinects, it doesn't really work very well.
They probably did a lot of improvements with the Xbox One.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, which I'm looking forward to. But I don't like Surface. I don't like Surface.
What do you mean?
I don't like it. I'm a Mac person, and I don't like Surface, so I'm not excited for that interface.
Yeah.
I think it's tacky. Oops.
I mean...
They probably worked on that concept for months and months, but I think it's tacky.
I don't like the Xbox, the look of it. It looks like they
The
could...
Xbox itself, I'm not worried about. I'm not looking at the fucking machine.
I know, but I'm just thinking, like...
The user interface
If
is
you
my
look
main
at
thing.
it, it looks like there's two different designs, and they couldn't decide which one they liked
Yeah.
better, so they just put it together. Like, it's like half and half. It looks
I agree with that.
retarded.
It is. I don't care for that, or yeah, I don't really care for that look. It's just kind of weird.
The
Yeah.
user interface, though, is what really matters. Okay, when you use your PC, does any PC look good?
Yeah.
Do you ever look at a PC and think, that's a sexy machine?
Yeah. My
I think
laptop
the
which
Achievement Hunter
is
laptops
beautiful.
are pretty sexy.
Those are Razrs.
Oh, the Razer
so-
laptops. See, those are nice laptops. They're
Those are
sleek.
kind of
There's
pretty.
also like these
nice.
other ones that are like aliens and movies.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But they're...
I'll use an example. My MacBook Pro, it's got a case on it and tons of stickers. I don't look at the actual machine itself very often. Do you know what I spend most of my time looking at?
Stickers.
The fucking user interface. And
I mean...
so I'm having more problems with that. Everyone's like on about the machine. No, if you're gonna have a problem with something, please have a problem with the user interface.
Yeah, like, I mean... Yeah, like, I see what you're saying, but...
For every 5 minutes you're looking at your Xbox, you're probably gonna use 3 hours looking at the user interface.
Okay, but let's say you can't, like, hide away your Xbox. Like, let's just... For an example...
If you personally cannot hide away your Xbox, I will sew you a cover so you don't have
what
to
I
look
mean
at it.
is, like, you have to have your Xbox revealed. Like, that's how it has to be. Like, it has to be on
Put
your
a sticker
table.
on it.
Okay, but you know what I mean? Like, they could have come up with a sleeker design, like a
Whatever.
you know, like the
I think they were
360.
trying.
Those are
Okay,
nice
it's
and sleek designs.
Okay. It's Microsoft. They're not really known for their nice, sleek designs.
I like the look of the Xbox. The 360 I way
the
prefer.
original. They're clunky.
No, not the original.
No, the original. It's like Xbox isn't, and the 360 I don't really like either. I don't like the white. I don't like white. I don't do white.
I like the black Xbox.
Yeah.
360.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I
The
mean,
black was fine. But still, people customize their 360s. If you don't like it, change it. You're not gonna be spending that much time looking at it.
Bright pink.
I'm just saying,
360.
look does matter.
Girl, my PS3 is bright pink because I hate the way it looks, but I'm not bitching about it. The Wii is ugly as fuck.
It is.
It really is.
The Wii is ugly as fuck. Did that stop anybody from buying it?
No.
Yeah, but who uses their Wii anymore? Like, let's be
Oh,
honest.
who the
out
fuck
of the
cares?
people
Who the
have...
fuck cares? They sold so many units, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean...
That's why Nintendo is still a company, because they push out the units even if it doesn't matter if people play them or not, because they sell so many units.
Yeah.
And then they have those games. I was talking about this with a friend earlier. They have those games. Everybody has those games on certain platforms that you will pay up the ass to play. For me, it's Animal Crossing. I had to buy a 3DS just to play Animal Crossing. And everyone can yell at me or whatever, but I did it. Because I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
Like, people are gonna buy the Xbox One to play Halo.
Oh yeah, people are definitely gonna buy the Xbox One. There's no question about it.
To play Halo. They're gonna buy it for the specific reason of to play Halo. I am going to buy it for the specific reason to play Halo and watch Blu-rays.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a Netflix machine. Cause it'll take my PS3's place is a Netflix. It's a Netflix BioShock Infinite Lollipop Chainsaw machine. That's all it does. It plays two. I have plenty of other games. I have Portal 2. I have a bunch of other games, but I play those two games because I don't get sick of them, and then I watch Netflix,
Yeah.
which is terrible to admit, but
I mean, with the entertainment features of the Xbox One, there's definitely gonna be, no question about it, groundbreaking sales. Like,
yeah. But and then I don't like.
because like
I'm not gonna.
people
Yeah.
who don't even play games are definitely gonna buy one for
Yeah.
the sole reason of like entertainment.
Yeah. Let's talk about the other questions though. I think we've covered this one.
Yeah, okay. Second question. Should Joel be illegal?
What?
Should Joel be illegal? Jace, yes, Joel can be illegal if you want. Joel should be illegal, but for everyone but Jace. I ship that shit.
Ugh.
Should be Le Eagle.
Oh, shut up.
It's the first thing I've said in like 5 minutes. I'm not even sorry.
I know. She's so... Allison is the best guest because she lets me talk.
Shut up, Lauren.
What?
I'll let you talk.
She just sits there and she's like, yeah, okay.
I mean, you guys were dishing stuff out, and I'm like, yeah, tell the people.
Tell him, Lauren, tell him.
I mean,
Let's
I
go.
have no information, so...
You have no information and you don't want to share your opinions, so that's fine.
I mean,
Freckles, do you think... Let's just do the next one.
Okay, the next one.
Yes, Joel should be illegal. There you go.
It's a little difficult. It's pretty well worded, so we're gonna probably be on this topic for a while. How many butts does it take to butt a butt?
7. Next.
Okay, so a butt to connect with another butt. How many butts does it take to get that butt to connect
The
with
answer...
the other butt?
Wait. The answer is the human centipede.
it takes 3 butts.
That's like butt to mouth.
No, the human centipede.
That's butt to mouth. That's not butt to butt.
Yeah, we have to butt to butt.
But then, how many butts are there in that sentence?
96.
It takes 4 butts, because there's 4 of
if
us
you
in
look
the
at the
podcast.
numbers, 96 butt to butt.
The problem is that there's an odd number about butts to butts. If there was an even number of butts to butts, we wouldn't have to worry about it.
Well, I mean, if
Well,
you
if there's
how
an
many
odd
butts-
number, they
no,
need
no,
a
no.
circle of butt touching.
No, so you need
Kinda like
you
braiding
need
your hair.
9. No, but you can't have a circle of butt touching because that's
Wait,
not the way it works.
if,
So you need 9 butts to butts. No.
let's use
You can have
mathematics
6.
here. If you
So no,
if
no,
you need
it's
to
6.
butt
You can
a
have
butt,
6
How
butts
many?
to butts.
How many is
you
one
just
butt?
put 2 butts together. Bam, done. Answer
Then you
is
need 2 butts. Okay, 2.
But
Wait,
then
no,
wouldn't
you
you
need
need
another
another
butt
butt
to
to
get
put
those
the
butts
butts
to go
together?
together.
Yes, Freckles, you understand me.
Why do you need 2 butts to? What?
You need
Yeah,
another
you need
butt.
3
No, no,
butts.
to
you
put
need
the other 2 butts
one more
together.
butt. to
Each
put
set
the 2
of butts
together.
is you need 3 sets of you need 3.
3
The answer is
sets of
3
butts?
per I mean everybody has 2 butt cheeks. Okay, you need 3 and then you need to double that so everybody has a butt to butt with. So you need 6.
Wow, that was
But-
complicated math.
I know, we're not good at things. The next question.
What are all of your biggest phobias?
Who wants to go first? Because mine's a long ass
Okay,
list.
I'll go first. First phobia is heights. Definitely, I hate heights.
Okay. I'm afraid of. Well, I'll say it later.
Okay, and the second
That's it?
phobia I have is trypophobia. I am absolutely disgusted by that, and that's it.
What is it?
Google it. Just no.
How do you spell that?
T-R-I? Trypophobia? I think it's
Uh,
T-R-I or T-R-Y.
It's like fear of being in
TRY.
tribal performances.
No, it's
Oh,
T-R-Y.
wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow.
What is that?
No, it's
What is that?
it's
Drae, you have to say it.
no.
It's like
I'm too
what?
lazy.
I don't want to
I'll never
know.
do it.
It's like a fear of like a series of holes, usually in the skin or so like
It's not even possible. I don't want
like
to talk about it.
pores and stuff or
Yeah, it's not real. I don't care.
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
No, it's like an actual phobia of mine. Like if there's too
Yeah.
many dots in a row, I get disgusted. Like honeycombs, can't do it. No.
Okay, well, thanks for fucking doing that to me and scarring me for life. I'm not putting that in the link
I'm
dump.
putting it in a link dump. I'm gonna throw up.
Ew. Okay, so I'm afraid of tall buildings. Tall old buildings, okay?
Oh.
You're afraid
They
of them
scare me.
crushing you, or
Yes, I'm afraid they're gonna collapse at any second.
okay?
I went to the Notre Dame in Paris, I had a panic attack.
Jeez.
All of Paris gave me a panic attack, to be honest. I was on the Eiffel Tower, I did not enjoy it.
Oh.
I was at the top of the Eiffel Tower, I'm like, can we go down now? Can we go down now? Are we done? Please tell me we're done. It was not pleasant. So I'm afraid of tall buildings. I'm afraid of heights, obviously. I'm afraid of spiders. I'm afraid of snakes. I'm afraid of... What else am I afraid of? I'm afraid of a lot of things. You know? Okay, so there's this thing that I'm afraid of, like... It's really weird. If I don't see enough stars in the sky at night, I get uneasy.
Where
Because
do all the stars
I
go?
lived-
Oh.
Yeah, okay, so I live in
The world is falling.
yeah, so I live in the suburbs. I live in the suburbs of Chicago. There's like no stars here.
Holy shit, Lauren. Since when do you live in Chicago?
In the suburbs of Chicago.
You didn't say that every single podcast.
Okay, well, context, because I hate it here, that's why. I hate living in the suburbs. It's painful.
Suburbs of
and there's
Chicago?
no stars, and there's no trees. Like, people live on like an acre of like grass. How do you do that? I don't know.
Okay, next.
But there's no stars.
Next person.
I'm not done.
No, you're done.
I'm afraid of talking to people. I'm afraid of being alone in large crowds. I'm afraid of speaking French to people that's their native language. I'm in French class and we had to go do our speaking exam. I wanted to die. I was like, no. I was like, can I die instead of doing this?
Say, can I die in French?
I don't know. Je voudrais à la mort. I would like to die. Oh, I knew that. I know how to speak French. That's weird. Next
I'm
person.
planning on taking French in high school. Sounds cool.
Freckles, you want to go?
Alright, I'm leaving. I'll be back later.
Okay.
Bye.
I'll leave you a message on
Oh,
Facebook
okay.
if you're wondering. I'll tell you when I'm about to leave or if I'm going to leave or what time I'm going to leave or something.
Okay, I get it.
Whenever I figure it out.
Alright. I love you.
Take a bath and get ready for bed.
I'm gonna do that.
Freckles, what do you want to... Freckles, what do you... After I cut that out. Freckles, what are you afraid of?
Well, I'm not entirely sure
bath,
what I'm afraid
Freckles.
of, but I am afraid of falling off of things.
Falling. Well, I'm not afraid of it. I just accept it as part of my daily routine.
Which is like falling
Out
off
of
of
bed?
things I'm not a
I
fan
fell
of.
out of bed this morning, and right next to my bed is a giant, old, big boxy TV. And I fell into that and then off my bed.
Nice.
But it's like falling off of things and having that thing that I fell off of falling on top of me.
Oh, that happens to me once a day,
Oh.
so.
And then
You
there's
should
also
probably not be around me.
I'm not afraid of spiders, but I am afraid of spider webs.
No, that's dumb.
It is.
That's not
but I don't know
dumb.
why.
Did you just call her
You
phobia
can't call a
dumb?
fear dumb. Yeah, you can't
it
do
kinda
that.
is, though.
No,
It
it's
is.
not.
No.
Spider webs, but not the spiders.
No.
I think
that's
spiders,
spiders
are,
are
actually cute,
creepy
but not the
as
webs, 'cause
fuck.
It's like, ew.
If it's something that bothers her, it's not dumb. Freckles, don't listen to
They're
her.
webs. They're webs. Of course. Okay, Freckles, I'm afraid of tall buildings collapsing on me.
Yeah,
So.
that's dumb.
I mean, yeah, let's call everybody's fear dumb.
But, like,
I mean,
Yeah, Drae's
Everything's
dumb.
dumb.
Everybody here's dumb. Continue, Allison.
what? Is Freckles done?
What are you afraid of, Allison?
Wait, Freckles, was that it?
Actually, I wanted to share, that I actually can't ride a bike because of my fear of falling.
Okay.
Oh.
I can't ride a bike either. Can we form a club?
Yes.
The losers who can't ride
I
bikes
am!
club.
Fuck off!
Wait, can you all not ride a bike?
No, I can't ride a bike. I had a dream one time that Gavin tried to teach me how to ride a
Mina,
bike.
I'm in the middle of a
and it didn't
podcast.
work.
Can you please
So
leave
Jeff
me alone?
came out and he was like,
This isn't the Dream
Jeff-
podcast.
I'm allowed to share one dream.
No, you're
And
not.
so Jeff just came outside, and you know how dads push kids on their bike.
Mm-hmm.
So Jeff did that once, and I could
Close
ride
the
my bike
fucking
perfectly, and
door!
Dad was like, go fuck yourself.
So
That's not how you close the door! You don't block it with a bowling
Jeff
bag!
is my dad. I don't know.
I actually
Shut the
taught
fuck
That's
myself.
how you
up!
crack a door!
I actually taught myself how to ride a bike. My sister was trying to teach me because our parents wouldn't do it, so she was like, just ride down this hill, and then you'll be fine. And I couldn't do it every time she showed me. She was like, I give up on you. And then she went inside, and then I just kept going at it, and finally I just rode down. The two-wheel bike. Obviously everybody can ride a tricycle if they
Well,
want to.
I can ride with training wheels.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Wait, you're
But
15
it's like
years
I just
old.
rode down, but I just kept riding down the hill, and then my whole neighborhood street was a giant hill. So then
Yeah.
I just kept going, and I'm like, wait, how do I brake? And I couldn't brake, so I just crashed. And when I went inside, my sister was like, "You dork," and I was like, "At least I learned how to pedal." So that was my story.
Well, some of us
So
didn't.
you're 15 years old and you need training wheels.
Yeah. I don't have training wheels on my bike though. I just have a normal bike that I don't know how to ride.
Oh my god.
I know how to use a training
I'll
wheel.
teach you how to ride it.
Oh.
So it's my goal on
So
life.
I know how to ride a bike with training wheels. I got the first half of it down. I just need to do the.
Wait, Drae, do you wanna? Wait, do you know how to ride a bike?
Yeah. I've been riding
Okay,
a bike
so-
since I was like 5.
Basically, whenever I see anyone riding a bike down like the road, I'm like, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck."
That's silly.
So it's basically my goal in life to find my true lover. Has to be the one that has to teach me how to ride a bike. That's their goal.
Just teach me how to ride a bike.
Teach me how to ride a bike. Teach me
You don't
how
have to teach me how to ride a bike because that's dumb and I'll never need that in life.
Teach me how to ride. Teach me how to ride.
No.
Teach me how to ride. Oh yeah, I get it. Oh wait, okay, wait. I still haven't named my phobias. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess just two big things. One is ants.
Ugh.
And like I'm literally terrified of them because of one time I was at my friend's house and we were sitting on a hammock and I wasn't moving.
Was your friend
Yeah.
even alive?
We were just talking and then I looked down, or so she looked down and she was like, "Oh my god." And then I looked down and my leg was completely black because it was covered in ants.
Ew. No.
I know.
That's
And from that day forth, I just can't deal with like one ant because I know where one ant is, their mother, others will come, and I'm like, I know you have a following. Don't get near me. So, and then the other one is sharp objects. Like if I see it, I have to avoid it. I can't look at it. If I do, I think I'll be like stabbed or killed, and it's just bad.
I was about to be like, I'm gonna pull a knife at you at RTX, and I'm like, I'm gonna do a knife through customs. That's not happening.
Yeah, like how will you even get it? Oh, well, you could buy it and then come, but
In Austin,
Don't do
I
that.
could probably buy a knife, except you get to drive me around.
You like buy a
So-
kitchen
yeah.
knife.
Why would you kill the driver? Why would
Yeah,
you?
so it's like maybe not.
It's just like I'm driving down the road. It's like Allison, it's time. It's like no,
It's time I shank you. No.
and then just take the car and be like, yes.
Yeah. So, do we have any other questions?
We do. We have 2 more questions.
Okay, let's do them real quick because we're kind of getting long.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna keep them
God damn
going.
it. What do you think will happen
No,
if
no, no, no,
Half-Life
no, no,
3...
no, no, shit.
Read it, Drae.
Okay, what do you think will happen if Half-Life 3, Portal 3, and Team Fortress 3 are all announced at E3?
The world will implode. I'm only excited about Portal 3, so I guess
That was
I'll
lot
grow
of
a third
threes
tit.
on my tongue.
I grow a third tit. What if all the girls in the world just
Wait.
grew a third tit? That's what's gonna
I
happen.
think no. I don't want a Portal 3. I don't
Why?
really. I mean, like if it was a different storyline besides Chell, like where it was like,
Maybe it was like
Um,
something like
who is it?
past-wise.
is he called the Rat or the Rat Man?
Ratman, yeah.
I don't know.
Or,
I don't know. I've
yeah,
never
if
played
it was
Portal.
about him, maybe that would
Yeah, I
be really
wanna
cool.
learn a
But I
lot
think
more about him.
Chell's storyline was like pretty fucking complete, and I like it. And
like
I cried.
maybe if it was the old Aperture Industries testing, that'd be nice.
I cried at the end of Portal 2.
No, I've never
like,
watched or played it.
Yeah.
because
Okay.
it was
I've
like
played both of them. That was
well,
like
So that's
I
our
won't-
predictions for that. Do another one, Drae.
Okay.
Last one is favorite RVB character.
Should I go first?
Yes, because I'm gonna need an hour to think about this.
Yeah. Tex, because strong, independent women in science fiction are good for me. I talked about that earlier, just, that's a good thing. Mostly because when you open up a Batman, what do you get? Who's the superheroes girls in Batman?
Batman.
Catwoman sometimes, and recently, she's half naked all the fucking time. Batgirl, who fights crime in a miniskirt. Batwoman, who isn't very common anymore. I mean, I don't really see her a lot. I don't read her comics. They're kind of dull to me. And then, like, Harley Quinn isn't a superhero, but she's in a lot of comics, and, like, she is crazy. She's insane because the Joker, like, made her fall in love with, I don't. Like, I'm naming you a bunch of characters I love, but there's also problems with them. So Tex is refreshing. Freckles, do you have a favorite character?
not really, but since I'm only like still season 2,
Oh my god.
Okay, well,
Okay,
who's your favorite character so far?
So far, I am
Yeah, the
really
original.
liking just Tex, Church, and Donut, mainly
Oh.
Donut. But like
Really,
the
Donut?
thing is,
Then
like
you get to have Donut as your favorite.
before I started watching Red vs. Blue, I had to buy my Achievement Hunter shirt, and they like ask what your favorite Red vs. Blue character was, and I was like,
I always say Griff.
I like guessed, and I was like, I don't really know anyone, so I'm just gonna say Donut because I like donuts. And
Griff
so
used
far,
to be my
I'm really
favorite.
liking donuts, so my guess was right.
There you go.
But I have a
Yeah, I
feeling
have
that
to talk
sometime in
about
the
that,
future, I'm
too.
gonna start liking Washington as well.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. No, girl.
Okay,
you-
No, stop.
Wait.
Give me a
Okay,
second. I'm gonna say a
Allison's
thing.
turn.
I'm gonna say my thing.
Shut up.
No, shush.
No.
I'm gonna say a thing. No, so Griff used to be my favorite, but like I didn't know Tex. I didn't know that I appreciated Tex because I was too young. Okay, Allison, what do you want to say?
Okay, I wanted to say my favorite character is Washington, and I just have like this deep, profound love for Washington. Like just progressively throughout the show, I've just like grown to love him more and more, and it was just like, oh, Washington! Every time he shows up, and
Oh, Washington.
I mean, I just like, I mean, why would you say that?
Senpai is a thing. You're misusing that, but
I
whatever.
don't even know
Oh,
what
wow.
that means.
Anyway, it's like,
Washington kid.
but then I got really, since I just love Washington so much, I when I had to do that like questionnaire when I was ordering something and it didn't show Washington so that I could pick him, I was just like, you son of a bitches, like I can't pick now because between like Washington and the rest of the show, it's like, who do I love more? Like, I can't do it.
Yeah, Griff used to be my favorite, but I guess Griff appealed to like 8-year-old Lauren, and Tex appeals to young adult Lauren.
Then
I don't
who
know,
will appeal to adult Lauren? I want to see like the progression of, like, I mean, what's gonna happen in like season 11? Will
That's
there
gonna be
new
so
characters
weird.
and-
That's gonna be so weird. It's gonna be like season 15. Because they have no plans on stopping. That'll be so weird. I will have grown up with Red versus Blue.
Yay! Rooster Teeth forever.
I won't have grown up with My Chemical Romance because they're little shits, but fucking assholes. Anyway, Drae, have you decided yet?
I don't wanna.
Drae, you can say Cherboose as a character.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess
Cherboose is a whole character.
Church has always, like, had a special place in my heart, but...
I hate people who call him Epsilon now.
Oh god, the Epsilon.
I'm
No.
gonna shake them. They're like, Epsilon! And I'm like, no!
No, he's Church. So either Church or Tex or Carolina.
Really? Not Caboose?
I mean, I like Caboose, but I have more love for those three. Can I choose
We know
Theta?
who loves
I choose
Caboose.
Theta.
Theta?
Oh, I love Theta.
Yeah, Theta's an option.
No, I choose Church. Yeah, Church is on. Yeah.
We're not doing this.
Church is my baby.
Don't you like York too?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I love all of them, especially all the freelancers. They're my favorite. And their AIs.
Yeah, I love the like, for me, Washington's character
Guys,
was kind of like,
we're gonna fucking spoil Red versus Blue. You wanna not?
what?
We have to do
Well,
a spoiler
then people
cast.
can go watch
We'll
it.
do a
Listen,
spoiler cast
guys.
later.
I'm just gonna say a little something about Washington because I have to.
You
Okay.
can say he's a cutie patootie.
He is, because the way his character is portrayed for a little bit is kind of like this badass, like, you know, following the rules, like, but then he, like, breaks the rules, and then he's just like, yeah,
Yeah,
kick
I know
ass.
what you're
But
talking
then, like,
about.
but then in, like, season 9, when it, like, goes back to, like, you know, the original start freelancers guys, and I'm just like,
You're just like,
and then Washington is the dork of them all.
Yeah.
Like, he's just, like, the lamest, and you're just like, oh my god, he's not really, like, but then I love him so much
he's only
for
a
that
badass because he has to be.
he's only, well, I mean, he's a badass because he's grown to be a badass, and also because among the other badasses, he's the least badass. It's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
it's just so
Definitely.
funny to me.
Yeah, so we should do an RVB spoiler cast before season 11 comes out.
So I can cry over text.
Well, it's time for me to watch
No,
as
no, no,
much
what
Red
did you
versus
just
Blue as I
do?
can.
I'm not gonna do anything.
No.
I just said I was gonna cry over Tex. Because I cry over everybody.
You know, especially Tex.
I cried over My Chemical Romance, too. We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening to the Not Clever podcast.
Welcome to our inner
Remember
hell.
to follow us on Tumblr.
Take a second.
And
Follow us on
subscribe to our YouTube
Tumblr
channel.
and follow Allison
up,
in case you
Lord.
haven't yet, because you're a little shit.
Fuck yeah, Michael Gavin.
Follow me on
Yeah.
Tumblr the most.
Follow Fuckyeahmichaelgavin in case you haven't.
If you haven't, reevaluate your life.
Yeah, it's like really. Okay, thanks, bye.
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 Bye.